Hello guys and welcome back to the TP-LINK UK Invitational. My name is Tony and I am here with Chewy, who's actually managed to get into the map this time. We'll see if he can hold on for the rest of the game as we move on this S&D, potentially the last map, as TEC do indeed have a 4-3 lead.
Yep, they do indeed. So here we go. This looks like this could be the last map if TEC manage to continue their dominance, which they've shown so far on Search and Destroy. Of course, they have taken both so far, and they actually took the last one 6-0. So let's see if they can continue that momentum. And it looks like they're in a tricky spot at the second, though, as Robs and Realize have actually gone down. So that's a 3 versus 2 situation. What's going to happen? Although Endura's just actually gone down to Moose. So now things are all even. It's 2-2. The bomb hasn't quite been planted yet. I'm just going to switch on Oracle mode for you guys. And Jake is going to see a player up there. That's going to be Moose going down. Now it's a 1 versus 2. So let's switch over to Wando as he's the last one left alive.
So now a 1 versus 1. Sorry, we're going on board with Wanda though. He's in a peculiar position. I'm actually going to switch it up to Jake to see what he's going to do, because he's the one that has to actually do something here. And he is going to actually push towards the bomb. Is Wanda going to spot him? Oh, and Wanda eventually makes the kill. Does get a headshot off there. So that will definitely afford him that gunfight. 1-0 to TEC, who are just a few rounds away from taking the series.
Yeah, indeed. So I mean, it's been a close series between these two. It's just really kind of been the Search and Destroys which has separated these two, and I guess that's the thing. Like, you know, there is a saying in the community that Search and Destroy wins you Call of Duty championships as a whole, really. Search and Destroy does. So here we go on the attacking side. Let's switch on board with the bomb carrier, which is going to be Rob's off the start. Again, typical kind of pusher that you would kind of expect on Octane. A lot of people choosing to favour that B bomb site over the A bomb site. So let's see if they're going to get any initial picks. But it looks like somebody's moved their way up into the top of the house just in front of them. So Rob's looks like he could meet a player if he just comes around that corner, but isn't going to meet up with him so far. Or is he? Let's see if they're going to meet up with each other. It's just pre-aiming towards that.
It's always quite risky.
There. Yeah,
it's always quite risky to run in that house if you run over quite late, as but really can't get a good position in there. Lewis is going to be the one the first kill there, taking out Wonder. With Oracle mode enabled, you can see that guy just camping up top in the flats there. Moose does get the kill onto Lewis though with the sniper rifle, so it's now 3 versus 3.
Yeah, indeed, 3 versus 3. It is Rob still on my screen at the second though. He's 1-on-1 at the second. There's going to be a player right in front of him. He's going to try and plant that bomb. It's going to work though. He does get taken out by Jake, that was. So let's switch down. Realize he's going to try and put some shots into Jake, but it isn't going to work at the second. Jake just lying down. He's 3-1 at the second. He's been the real game changer so far, just in what we've seen. Realize he's going to meet a player at the top any second. If they do decide to go in each other's direction, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's a 2-on-2. Realize Moose going up against Jacko and Endura. Jacko's
shotgun.
going to win that gunfight though. Let's switch on board with him. Looks like the bomb's going to get planted. Is he going to go over the top? Yes, he is. It takes that Moose. That's going to be the first round on the board. That was strong plays coming from Jacko there. He's 3-1. Jake is 3-2 as well. Moose doing some good work, 4-2. He's pretty much carried his team so far on Search and Destroy from what I've seen anyway, and it looks like he could continue to do that. But Tony, we're all even, 1-1.
Yeah, there you go, 1-1 as said. But this could potentially be the last map. Can Orbit force a game number 9? TEC looking for the win here though, and they'll want to close this out as soon as possible. But on board with Jacko, currently on a 3-kill streak. Good work by him with that clutch there, trying to get over to B very, very quickly. Is he going to be met by a member of TEC? I don't think so. I think they have managed to actually get over there. He needs the rest of his team with him though. Smokes and grenades about to go down though. Oh, he's taking a lot of shots here at the moment. He needs to try and stay alive somehow. Managed to escape through here and actually going for a very early plant, as all of his teammates do actually go down. And he's in a bit of a trouble here. Yeah, he does actually get taken down there. And, you know, I didn't even realize that all of Orbit had actually just went down straight away. Just good work by TEC. They're going to take the round. That's going to be 2-1.
Yeah, very, very quick round. Again, looking good indeed. And Moose didn't pick up a kill that round, so everybody else doing some good work and getting everything sorted. So the fuse is going to come in from Moose, though. That's going to finish off the third round. 2-1 is your score. As you do see, TEC looking very, very strong on the defensive side here, and if they can continue that up and keep bouncing off those wins on the defensive side, they should be able to take this as long as they can snag 1 or 2 attacking rounds, of course, in there as well. And this is the thing, you know, like back in Black Ops 2 days, kind of everybody felt that things sort of evened up on Search and Destroy, and, you know, like it didn't really matter too much if you lost your defensive rounds. But on this game, I think that it's kind of it's gone back to the way it was in Modern Warfare 3 days and stuff like that. Like if you lose your defensive side on Search and Destroy, then you're in trouble. And Moose, already making that a
was
situation
ridiculous.
which Orbit could be in trouble with on their defensive side, as he just completely slaps Jake in the face over on bottom pawn.
I didn't want to interrupt you. The bomb has actually went down for TC. I didn't want to interrupt, but my mouth just went boom.
Yeah,
Just
same. I was trying to make sure my jaw didn't drop whilst having a look at that as well. It was pretty nasty.
On board with Robs though, trying to defend this bomb site. It's currently 3 versus 3. Wonder makes that 3 versus 2 in favour of TEC. Jacko and Endura last 2 alive, made that Endura last guy alive. Let's take down Realize, gets taken down by Robs, and TEC are looking good for the win here.
Yep, 3 rounds away from being able to take the series, and of course it's going to feel really bad for Orbit, because coming into a best of 9 series, it's never ever fun to lose a best of 9 series, especially when money is on the line. They've already made some money to make their way through to this stages, but £175 is on the line in this match, and TEC are 3 rounds away from being able to guarantee themselves that, and then of course that means that they are going to be 1 series away then from winning £450, although they do have a mean task of either DB Gaming or Epsilon. I would predict personally nothing against DB Gaming, but this is Epsilon we're talking about. I would predict them to take that, and so if TEC do face up against them in the finals, that's going to be a really strong squad to try and beat. But still, Wanda's actually going to get taken down here, so strong start coming in on the attacking side. But have a look at the position that Rob's in right now. I've just switched on board with him very quickly just because of the certain position that he's actually in. I know we switch on board with the attacking team mostly, but still he's in a very advanced position. But anyway, let's switch on board with the bomb carrier, which is actually going to be Jacko. Jake does manage to get a kill there onto Moose, I believe that was, or it could have been Wanda. So now it's a 2-on-3 situation. Jacko's still on your screen.
On board with Jacko, it was a great pick at the beginning. I think it was by Endura in the end. Managed to take down, I think it was Wonder. And now 3 versus 2 in favour of Orbit. Can they bring this back? Of course, TEC are the ones defending, so you'd still like to favour them. Bomb is going down. Will he get away from the bomb site though when it does eventually get down? Chooses to stay behind it. Shot's going to go down. He's in a precarious position. It does get taken down by Realize. Good shots by him. On board with Jake. Trying to defend this front entrance. Shot's going to go down though. He does manage to stay alive, although his teammate has not done so, as Endura does go down, and Jake is here for the 1 versus 2, and Robs pops his head out. That's going to be the defuse for him as well. 5 and 2, 1 defuse. That's going to be second defuse of the map. That's going to be 4-1 to TEC.
Yep, 4-1 it is. So 2 rounds away now from that 175 prize for winning the semi-finals, and 2 rounds away from the grand final of the TP-LINK UK Invitational. This has been such a close series so far. It really could have gone either way, and that Blitz Octane game was kind of like a change in this series. It's just been back and forth between these 2 teams, hustle and bustle the entire way. But on board with the attacking squad, we're on board with Robs at the second. We're going to stay on board with him. He's on a 3 streak at the minute. He's 5 and 2, as you can see by the scoreboard. There's going to be 1 player over towards the left-hand side of Pawn Club, just trying to get some picks, I assume, with a sniper rifle. Robs is going to be moving that bomb over towards B, though, as kind of usual the setup is, and it'll be interesting to see who gets those initial picks. Smoke Grenade's going to go down towards B as well to give themselves some cover. Let's see if he's going to decide to go for the bomb plant already. It's not going to happen right now, though, but Wanda does pick up the first kill. There's going to be a player just round to the corner here for Robs. Is he going to spot him? He's going to try and go for the bomb plant anyway.
Yeah, Robs going for this bomb plant. 4 versus 2 momentarily. Completely out. Obviously, we're playing S&D. Endura does level things up, as does Jake coming in with the kill. Endura does go down to Realize, so Jake is going to be the last man alive to take on 2 members of TEC, and this has happened a couple of times now to Jake. Being last alive, he's going to make 1, has to look for the second. Is he going to check it up above? He's not, and Robs is going to get the kill. That's going to be 5-1, as TEC are 1 map away from taking the series.
Yep, they are indeed 1 map away and 1 round away. So very, 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 very close indeed for TEC, but Orbit with a lot of work to do, a big mountain to climb, and the only player really doing any great work for the squad so far is Jake. He's 6 and 6 overall in kill death ratio, although we do see Jacko with 2 plants to his name, so we'll stay on board with Jake off the start. He's the first person that I default to, as he was the last one left alive for Orbit in the last round. Let's see what's going to happen. They're going to start to change things up. Looks like a rush is going to go in towards A, but have a look at the split that's coming in from TEC. They have got players over towards that direction. Wanda's going to pick up 1. Jake gets the revenge kill onto Wanda, though. Moose with the second kill, already not looking good for Orbit. They're only 2 deaths away from being knocked out of this series and being knocked out of the tournament. Jake has taken some damage. They know exactly where he is. He's got to regenerate that. Try and back away from this. This is do or die for Orbit here, Ton. I have a feeling this could be game, set, and match.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Jake and Lewis to try and clutch it for the team, but the bomb is not in a great position either, and they really need to be together if they want any hope of doing this. And Jake needs to make a kill, try and help his team. Moose does take down Lewis though. Jake not in a great spot, does get the kill on the Moose though. And Jake is not going to do it. TEC are going to take the round, the map, and the series, and will advance on to the grand final of the TP-LINK tournament, the UK Invitational. Good work by TEC to eventually close this one out. It was a bit shaky from them a couple of times, especially in session Octane Blitz. I mean, that went all the way down the wire. They eventually lost it with that 3-point lead that they did have. But there you go. That is going to be the map and the series going to TEC.
Yep, it is indeed. So great job there, Tony, for solo casting with hosting issues, which unfortunately I did have. But that is, as we say, game, set, and match for TEC. They are going to make their way through to the final. So great job from them, and great job, for Moose picking up there for TEC. He was a factor, as he always kind of is in these series, playing so well in pretty much every single occasion that we see him playing in, and he certainly helped his squad to progress through to the final. It'll be interesting to see if Mallow joins the squad for the final, whether Moose will be picking up once again, but I'm not actually sure if we are going to be joining over to the Epsilon DB Gaming match at the second. I know that it's happening at the minute, so they'll probably be mid-map, and it is getting quite late here. So we'll just go for a quick break, and we will let you know after that whether